Hi, Cup of Tea family. Over the weekend, there's a news that popped up that the Nigerian president, President Muhammadu Buhari, says Nigerians should forgive him for all the bad policies his administration involved in. As a Nigerian living, working in UAE, well, we are going to forgive the president because we have a good heart. We have the heart of God. We have a religious heart. We are going to forgive the president. But we should ask Mr. President, is your conscience going to forgive you? As a Nigerian living, working in UAE, more than 2,000 of us have lost our job in the last 2 years. That your administration, poor policy, and incompetent of engaging government of other countries of the world has affected. Our family disown us. Many people cannot cater for their family again. Those that have jobs before your administration, now they don't have jobs again. The issue of work permit and visa ban Nigerians are facing in UAE, your administration have not taken any steps regarding this issue, and you are asking for forgiveness. If you have done something and what you did is not working, we can be talking about forgiveness. But what have you done? What has your administration done? Instead, all of you are talking about visa ban that affect you, the elite. You are not talking about work permit that affect we, the citizen. And you're asking for forgiveness. We will forgive you, but will your conscience forgive you, Mr. President? Will your conscience forgive you? People that can no longer send upkeep for their parents at home, for their kids in Nigeria, how will they forgive you? Me, I'm going to forgive you because I am Oluwatosin. God is enough for me to serve. So I have the heart of God. But will people easily forgive you and your poor policies? You overpromise the people and under-deliver. Your citizens are suffering for work permits. The only thing you can do is sit down in Abuja and make phone call. You can only come to UAE for expo, for condolence visit, but you cannot come for the sole purpose of work permit problems that Nigerians are facing here. But you are there asking for forgiveness. Will your conscience forgive you, Mr. President? What is going to be your legacy, Mr. President? How will Nigerians relate to you after you have left office? Now you are winding down. You will go far from Aso Rock. That is not what we are expecting from you. Of course, you have to go far from Aso Rock. What will you be doing here? Is Jonathan still sleeping in Aso Rock? Is Obasanjo still sleeping in Aso Rock? You will, of course, go far from Aso Rock. But during your time in Aso Rock, what have you done? Nigerians are flocking to UAE with the hope of getting jobs, but they cannot get the job. You cannot provide job for Nigerians in Nigeria, and they left home to come to another country. Your poor policy is still affecting them, but you're asking for forgiveness. You can do more than asking for forgiveness, Mr. President. You still have some days in office. You can come down to UAE to meet with the UAE authority and talk about the bilateral relationship between UAE and Nigeria. You can talk to your ministers to facilitate the signing of MOUs between these two countries so that your citizen in UAE can go back to work as soon as possible. We will continue to engage your administration to doing the right thing. It is now up to you to do the right thing. We will forgive you. Will your conscience forgive you? What is going to be your legacy when you leave office, Mr. President? I'm Citizen Oluwatosin. Follow me for more tips about Nigerians living, working in UAE. Subscribe to my channels on YouTube and follow me on more social media platforms for more tips about UAE and Dubai visas. I am Citizen Oluwatosin. This is my cup of tea.